Hustle. Look, let's put some money up, you can't make mine stop. I'm hot, nigga, like a pistol off the dime block. Before you change lanes, you should check your blind spot. Cause I'll be right there waiting like a bike cop with my non-cock. And I'm so hot, all a nigga really need is just one shot. To the dome, you be gone and it's no more. I could kill him going faster with the slow flow. However you want it, I got it in for the low. Come get it, I got it, you got it good, nigga, go. I hustle, I bang, I do it all for the dough. It's all for the dough.
What's going on, all for the dough? It's me, Tommy T, and we have
Ari.
I was gonna pick my man up, man. First he thought I was a goddamn girl with the little shit on my head. I couldn't be Muslim with my shit, man. You just gonna be like, I thought it was a girl. Then my man came, he drove like an hour and a half to come and get his goddamn hair braided. It's butter though, man.
Best braider in the world, man.
Is it for real?
That's the best braider in the world.
How much she charge?
Mine was free because I had helped her move to her crib, so it was like a deal we had going on. If I had helped her, she could get the hairstyles for free. Since I normally I'm
3 hairstyles?
Yeah, I get 3 hairstyles for free.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
So normally I'm a paying customer, like it's about 35, 30.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
So she go to school here, so you gotta come out here to get this shit done. Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. When I picked you up, man, I seen them doing construction. Then I seen you stand out like this thing ain't got no steel toes and shit on. I said, what type of construction his ass do? With shorts and flip flops on and shit. I said, what the fuck, sunglasses and shit? I was like, he gonna get hurt. I said, he gonna hurt himself.
I'm a retired ball player. I used to play here at GB.
Oh, you used to who?
Yeah, no, I used to play football.
Oh, football. What you mean retired, man? Shit, you only look like you 21,
I'm
man.
23, man.
Why you retired? I mean, what happened, bro?
Honestly, man, if you really want a whole life story, I'll give you the kind of split of it. Like,
Go ahead,
I went through a bunch of stuff. I was a transfer to come in here. I was a JUCO transfer, so I did two and a half years at JUCO.
So where's JUCO at?
JUCO is in Iowa Falls, Iowa, Ellsworth Community College.
In Iowa, okay.
So I'm originally from Detroit, born and raised.
Okay.
I gotta get it stamped on me sooner than later. I got 3 tattoos so far, so I'm working on that.
So you was there, so what made you leave there to come back here in Grand Rapids?
Iowa Falls in the middle of nowhere, bro. It's like, when I tell you the middle of nowhere, the population, it's a sundown time for sure.
Well, well, hell, you had a full ride, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you went, because it was a full ride.
Yeah, well, more so I had to go there because I switched from Detroit public schools to Oakland community schools. So that's like Detroit to suburbs. Yeah. So you switch to suburbs, they care a whole lot more. So you're not used to that, like curriculum and stuff like that. Yeah. I was never used to like people actually caring about like me getting good grades. So I was just always getting passed by, like teachers just passed by with a seat, keep moving. They heard I played football, so it was just pass me. Yeah. And then by the time I got to high school, they wasn't just with the whole passing on. They was with the whole like DPS school was all about the no kid left behind or no child left behind program.
That was high school then?
Yeah, no, that was for like elementary, middle school, and like growing up. When I got to high school, is when it was like, oh, like you actually got to do the work, you actually got to do this. Instead of switching curriculums. Yeah. If I went to like Cody High School, which I live like 2 minutes around the corner from. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I would have been the same thing, like just pass you on the next curriculum. But I went to Lake Orion High School.
I think that's what they did me. They just passed me like no kid left behind. I was like, I don't know shit. I don't know a motherfucking thing, man. I do hood trivia on wheels, right? Mm-hmm. It took me to look up to see how many goddamn colors in the rainbow. And that's a fifth grade goddamn question. You know how many in the rainbow? I was like in the 7th. And I'm like, who the fuck just know that? Who wanna know some? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn rainbow. Rainbows ain't gonna help me get no goddamn money. I don't give a fuck about no rainbows. But then I start, and I'm looking it up, and like when I do the hood trivia, like Mississippi, right? So I tell the people, I said, is it more I's or S's in Mississippi? Which one you think it is?
M-I-S-S, I-S-S, and P-P-I, so it was like more I's, right? More S's?
Nope, they the same. M-I is M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Yeah. So you wouldn't know it unless you really counted it. Because you can say M-I-S-S-I and you'll miss that M-I, that first I when you doing it. M-I-S-S-I, S-S-I. You will miss it and be like, yeah, it's more S's. Yeah, it is. But it's, it's 4 S's and 4 I's. But anyway, man, I like that shit ain't gonna make me get no goddamn money. What the fuck I need to worry about that shit for, man?
Well, that's like, if you really think about it, it's like Arkansas. When you think of Arkansas,
Yeah.
you think of Kansas, it's really supposed to be Arkansas, not Arkansas.
Yeah, cause I got the AR, yeah. Yeah, you ain't bullshitting, man. Man, they fucking us up, man. They fucking us up, man. Just like they say, yeah, there and there. What the fuck you mean there and there? It just mean two different things. Well, what the fuck? Like my thing to get me is live and live. It's spelled the same.
That's like loose and lose for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like live, L-I-V-E, life. You know, you're like, okay, life and live. What the fuck? It's the same shit. Life and live.
I mean, when you think about it, like, there's a bunch of different languages that kind of, it's like weird, because like Spanish, so I work for Verizon now.
Yeah.
So I deal with a lot of, like, I don't speak no Spanish whatsoever. I'm working on speaking German right now, but I speak no Spanish whatsoever. However, I can understand it very well. So I can't speak it, but I can understand what they're saying. So
your ass can't understand what they're saying. You just go by it.
No, I can read body language.
You be like, yeah, that shit right there, the motherfucking number there. Yup, the motherfucker answer just like that. That motherfucker, that's the song right there. That ain't understanding no shit.
No, but I really can understand it. Like, I can't understand it to the T, but I can get where you're going, and I can like form a conversation, like learn how to maneuver around, like having a conversation.
So basically, you doing the same shit I do.
Pretty much, but like more complicated.
Cause I know the shit out the cuss words. I know all the goddamn Mexican cuss words. But regular, I do know C, unos and dos, cuatros, I know that. Feliz Navidad. I definitely know Feliz Navidad. They put that shit on every December. Feliz Navidad. Boom, 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 boom. I know the fuck out of the Feliz Navidad. You can't tell me shit that I'm saying Feliz Navidad wrong. Seeing Feliz Navidad, I say that shit all goddamn day. I went to a cruise in Mexico. They was like, they said they shit. I said Feliz Navidad.
My new favorite thing is nunca, nunca, nunca.
What the hell is that?
It's never, never, never.
Nunca, nunca, nunca. Man, you gonna have me saying that shit for no fucking reason.
So like my coworker be like, he'll ask me something, I'm like, nunca, nunca, nunca. He look at me like, what, bro? I'm like, it just means never, bro. I mean, I caught on to it one day. I was like, listen to a song, and it sounded harder than a song, so I just
so it's nunca, nunca, nunca. I'm gonna go up to a motherfucker when I go get some tacos. He gonna say, yeah, nunca, nunca, nunca. He gonna say, nah, nunca, 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 motherfucker. He gonna be like, nunca, nunca, no, nunca, that, nunca. He gonna give me just a motherfucking flower with no meat. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You said nunca, nunca, no meat. I'm like, man, you better put some meat on this shit.
Oh,
man, so go ahead with your story. So you can't. Well, we was talking about the education shit.
Yeah. So okay. So I moved from Iowa. I lived in Iowa for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So one of my home, actually, shout out to one of my homeboys. I actually got him to come down there with me and go to school and play ball.
Man, you actually got somebody to come to that place?
Yeah, man. Because he was looking for the same thing. He's like, I want to go D1. So I don't high school.
Okay. All
I
right.
had a lot of big offers and like a lot of big looks.
Yeah.
I just did not have the grades, and I didn't get for school.
Fuck.
And my uncle used to always say, it's the ones that's really good that don't end up doing some of the grades. And then when he said that to me, I kind of like started like doing better in school.
Yeah.
And I'm a 2020 graduate, so like COVID was right there.
Oh, so you didn't even get the
I didn't even
walk.
get the chance. So like I didn't get the walk or nothing like that. But the last school that was interesting was Central Michigan, and they pulled away last second because of COVID. Because everybody got shut down. So the last school that came in was a JUCO. I had like 4 or 5 JUCO offers, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna weigh my options. Well, I didn't go to the worst JUCO. I'm not gonna lie, we went 0 in like something, but
oh, y'all didn't win shit.
No, we didn't win nothing. But I had good stats. And JUCO is selfish, but you want to be a team player because how you get recruits at your games, the bigger schools look at you, is by your program winning. How you get recruited by yourself?
Fuck that. They better look at my numbers.
It's getting your numbers.
Because in motherfucking NFL, they looking at my numbers. I could be the shitty. Hey, they were like, nigga, did you see what position you play?
I play DN.
Hey, look, you see the tackles, the sacks, interceptions. You better look at the numbers. I'm like, fuck, we ain't won shit. That ain't my fault. That's on the coach.
Well, we had a bunch of people who went like big time and stuff like that, but they had the grades to do everything. So funny story is, I love telling the story because people always look at me. So what if I was to do two truths and a lie with you, right?
If you did what?
2 truths and a lie, right? You got
two truths and a lie.
Yeah, so you got to figure out which one is one truth and 2 lies, right? So you got to figure out which one.
Yeah, you so dope.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one?
So 1 truth and the rest is gonna be lies. You got to figure out which ones.
Oh man, I got this shit.
1 is I've died before.
Yeah, that's the truth right there.
You got it right off the bat.
Somebody probably popped the shit out your ass on the football. Mike!
Actually, no, man. I'm a big, so I like hitting. I don't know what it is about me.
So you did die before?
I did die before, yeah.
I know that.
So,
I know that shit.
I flatlined.
I read your stats, man. I knew the fuck you hit. You don't think I read up on sports, dog. I was wondering what the fuck happened to you. But you said you retired. So I was like, after that motherfucking hit, you should have retired. No, I'm bullshitting. So what happened when you died before, though?
So I had like a series of 4 things on me. I had tonsillitis, Epstein-Barr virus, pneumonia.
Oh, damn.
I had an abscess in the back of my throat.
And you were still playing?
No. And I was, at this time, I didn't know I had it. So we were still practicing, hitting all that stuff. I was running and all that. I was doing fine. And then one day I had ran. I don't get bloody noses at all.
Yeah.
My nose, after practice one day, my nose started gushing. It was hot outside. I was like, all right, maybe I just ain't had enough water.
Okay.
So I go to my trainer, and then my neck started hurting.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, just throw some ice on it. You'll be all right. Like, you fine. Like, you're a tough kid. Go ahead, keep going. So I'm like, nah, like, something like really wrong. Like, I don't get nosebleeds, so something got to be wrong. So I started freaking out.
Yeah.
And I went to my room later that night. I had some food, and then I ended up getting up and going to my friend's room. And then we had more food over there.
Yeah.
So I started like sweating like randomly, I'm talking like my whole shirt just started becoming wet. And I'm just picking myself like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know, like I just don't feel good. So they end up going to the party. I end up sleeping on their couch for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like 2 a.m. They come back, and I'm still awake. And they said, like, I didn't realize I was awake at this point. They just said, bro, you sweating. Like, you need to like go to your room, go take a shower, and like go to sleep or something, because like you sweating all over the couch. I'm like, all right, man. I get up. I walk to my my apartment, which is across the street.
Yeah.
Thank God, one of my best friends, shout out to Sid to this day, one of my best friends, actually I think she's getting married pretty soon.
Yeah.
I guess I had called her, and I don't remember this part, this is what she told me. I had called her, and I wasn't speaking no type of English. I was just like, and apparently I hung up. And the last thing I personally remember was me reaching for my door, but my door was locked. I don't remember locking my door before I left my crib.
Yeah.
So apparently I passed out. When she came downstairs, she found me on the floor.
Yeah.
Now Sid is like a 5'10", 5'11", like volleyball player. Bigger girl, but you know, she's still cool.
Yeah.
She carried my big ass up 2 flights of stairs, put me in the back of a car, cause
for real?
Oh yeah, in the back of a car, and drove me to like a little town hospital.
Wow.
It took me 25 minutes to get me back there in the middle of nowhere with nobody back there. I couldn't. The last thing I think I woke up to and I remember was I remember calling my dad.
Yeah.
And me like having to write on piece of papers. I couldn't talk. By that time my airway was completely swollen, so my face and everything was like puffed up. I got pictures and stuff too. They on my phone that's dead too. But basically I was in a coma for 3 days. They put me in a coma because my body was in so much
pain. Old girl really saved you.
Oh yeah, she saved me for sure. Like for sure. Like I done had plenty of like friends and girlfriends like that. But I was telling them like she's off limits. Like, that's
so what I'm gonna say to you, what's the moral of this story?
The moral of the story is, like, you don't know what you got until it's really gone, or until it get like physically taken away. Because the doctor told me, like, I don't know how or what, there was no way we were physically going to be able to save.
The moral is, when your ass feel that you're not feeling right and you know it's not right, go to the hospital. Don't matter if you got insurance or not. It was a thing, grace of God, that she was there, man. Yeah, you'd have been dead for real. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when you start sweating like that, man, and you said, man, look, let me go in. This ain't right. Something ain't right.
I didn't know what was happening until I woke up out of the coma, and I was like looking at myself. I lost a total like 30-something pounds. At the time, I weighed like 230.
And damn.
I lost more than 35 pounds. I went down to
in them 3 days.
175 is when I got out of the hospital at. And I told them they couldn't feed me nothing because I couldn't put tubes on my throat.
Wow. I don't like it was swollen.
Which is crazy. So I got tattoos and stuff like that. So like, I don't like needles, like actual needles. Tattoo needles don't bother me. Like actual needles, I don't like needles at all. So anytime I heard the word needle or I heard somebody coming in the room, like apparently I would freak out or I would move. They had to strap me down to the bed.
Yeah, I'd have sedated the fuck out your ass.
So they did. So
I was like, put the gas mask on his ass.
The first time they did it, they didn't know how much to give me.
I'd have had you dope the fuck up. Put the shit on his mouth. Put that shit on 10. Are you sure, Dr. Tony? Put the motherfucker shit on 10.
So at the time, they had some big ass 6'4" black kid that weighed less like arms.
So that motherfucker, he gripped your ass. You was like, let me go, please.
Yeah, so my dad and my brother and my mom all ended up flying. Well, my mom didn't, because my brother was driving across the country to move to Arizona. So he was already like 5 states past me by the time he got the word.
So it was to turn around.
Yeah, so
he was
turned around.
Damn, so that's like another 10 hours back to down there to come check on your ass. Cause you decide you want to be Superman and walk to the goddamn room.
So after that, I think it was just like, it was a whole, I was bedridden for like a month. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. Like they gave me like slushies and stuff to like eat off of.
Yeah.
I was throwing those up.
Damn.
I didn't think depression was a real thing until you get like something that you do
depression?
every day. Oh, depression was
Because you
bad.
couldn't play
I couldn't
football.
play football at all.
Yeah.
They told me I wasn't going to play ball for the rest of the year. So I had to sit out. That was my first time ever in my life taking a complete year off of football. I've never missed a season in my life besides that year.
Yeah, it is a real thing, man. Yeah. It's real. And people be like, you just can't be depressed. Yeah, you can go through that shit.
Yeah.
It you know, especially trying to do something you love and you can't, somebody telling you can't do it. But your body telling you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And you like, I know I can run. I've been running a mile, but you just can't run that mile. You know? Yeah, it's a real thing, man. So, we're almost to your destination, man. I know you want to probably shout out everybody and shit. So I'm gonna give you like 3 minutes, because I know you gonna shout out everybody. Detroit, Iowa, your best friend, the girl that saved you, the hospital, your brother, sister, your mom.
So first off, shout out to Mercy One Hospital. There's actually like 3 or 4 nurses that I don't know beyond names. I think my mom sent y'all. I think my mom and my dad both sent y'all like a huge bouquet of flowers. Second off, shout out to Sid, because if it wasn't for Sid, nobody would have found me in that basement, because my room was literally on the last floor.
That was who saved you.
Yep, that was
Sid.
who saved me,
You need to be giving Sid some motherfucking money.
Oh, every time I see her, I'm like, she like, what you know? I'm like, nothing. You need something? I got you. What you want? Coffee for today? I got you.
I'm like, shit. Truthfully, cuz your life is my life, cuz truthfully. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need that life to go hit this bank or something. You said you got me. So basically your life is my life. That's what I tell my nephew. He was like, man, you saved my life. Yeah, I know I did. So your life is my life. As soon as you come over, I'm like, hey man, you want to do this? He's like, no, not really. Yeah, you do. Your life is my life, nigga. That life, I would do this. He'll get up, all right, I want to hear that shit. Hey, don't get mad at me. Because your life is my life. I got 2 lives, truthfully. I got 2 of them bitches. So man, hey, well, at least you doing it big now. So what you doing now? I mean, you working and stuff?
Yeah, so I'm a corporate sales kiosk for Verizon. So I work inside of a Best Buy, but I am a Verizon rep who just works inside of a Best Buy. So I ain't got nothing to do with Best Buy. I don't sell the inventory and sell my own inventory.
So everything working good for you, man. Probably wasn't meant for you to play football, dog.
I wouldn't say it wasn't meant for me, only because I've played so long with no type of real sense of failure. Like, I guess if you can call not making Division I failure, but
nothing a failure, man. That's what people failing to realize in life. Nothing's a failure. All that stuff is learning experience.
Yeah.
Even if you take it and be like, okay, it wasn't meant for this, but you can teach somebody else what you went through. Yeah. So I tell people, man, ain't nothing. I mean, who's to say, okay, yeah, I failed? You ain't never did it before, so how you gonna fail at doing it? Because you didn't reach where somebody else got, don't mean you failed.
True.
Just mean that was your stopping point and something else you had to do something else.
Yeah.
There ain't no such thing as no failure, man. You learn from everything, man. I don't buy that failure shit. They might as well just take that shit out the English book, you know, because you made it somewhere and I didn't. It just mean my path wasn't that path for me. Don't mean I failed, just mean shit didn't work out for me. You know?
But I plan on going back to school and finishing up. I got my associate's degree from JUCO, but I feel like that's not enough.
Associate's degree in what?
Accounting.
Oh man, you better use that.
Yeah. So that's where I kind of got my foot stepped in the door at Verizon.
Yeah.
So I kind of got accepted so fast, and then I'm trying to move up, but realistically, my whole thing is, I can, from the position I am in right now, I can go to making a lot of money a year.
Yeah.
Or I can go back to, because I really want to move to Arizona and go back to playing ball. I'm planning on walking on the edge.
So what you gonna do before you go? What you gonna do? And you ain't thought about it yet.
I'm really thinking about taking my job and moving myself to Arizona, working out there.
And then you can still play football.
And then using some of my PTO, because I got a bunch of PTO saved up, using my PTO for like the first 2 months of school. And then really seeing how I like getting back in that college environment.
Do it, bro.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do it. I say do it. Some people probably say no. I say do it because as you get older, you be like, you won't regret it. You be like, yeah, I tried, it didn't work out. Or you might be like, man, this shit worked out good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if you don't make it to the NFL, you can still make it overseas to some of these other football leagues. And these other football leagues are busting out.
Oh, yeah.
They coming out, bro. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he did 3 years. He played for some team in was it Canada, where they won like 2 or 3 championships. You know, he was a bad boy. So, man, do what you do, man. Go ahead and give everybody a shout out, man.
Shout out my moms, shout out my pops, shout out my brother. Shout out everybody, man, you know. Shout out y'all, shout out subscribers. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment and everything.
There you go.
Make sure y'all do that.
And peace out.
Peace.